Welcome to Los Angeles Memorial Stadium. We're here for Week 5 of EA Sports College Football. It's the Washington Huskies and the USC Trojans. Reese Davis, Andrew Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
When you step onto the field for a USC football game, you know you are in the heart of history. Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in Los Angeles has seen more sports than you can imagine. Hosting 2 Summer Olympics in 1932 and 84, it is also set to return for a 3rd Olympic trial in 2028. It was opened in 1923, and more history has happened in the Coliseum than anywhere else in college sports. Back to you, Nick.
Okay, Holly. And the Trojans headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. On the run from inside his own 5. He's able to sneak his way across the 20 and step down to the 21. The Huskies offense will have first crack at this one. And here comes DeMond Williams. He's coming off a tough day in which he threw a couple of interceptions and only 1 touchdown pass. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Out of the gun, now running inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. After that last play, there's a Trojan who is shaken up on the field. That is the freshman defensive end, and they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. Williams, quickly complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain here, still a bit short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
They'll try to run for it. Quick spin on the line. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
Every offensive coordinator in the country, they come in the game, they have a script. They have a couple plays they want to go through to get their team settled in, get down and get in good third down situations, execute on third down. Nice start on this opening drive by the offense.
Caught over the middle. It's Moss. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskies are rolling down the field. From the gun, again, looking for room.
And winning first downs is a priority for the defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beaten in the attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down if they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting it second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Williams. Here's the pressure. Slides, avoids the hit. What a play to convert on second and long.
Second and short is a great situation to be in. And look at him. He drops back to pass the football. He doesn't have to throw the football. He wants to be aggressive, but he can just take off and scramble. Doesn't have to take a chance. Great being ahead of the sticks.
Swings it out to the flat. Could not make his way to the corner.
Man, that is so much easier said than done. To be a linebacker and have to play the run, and then break on the running back, and then tackle him in open space, like you've got to be a really, really good athlete. It started with his eyes, seeing the running back creep out to the flat, breaking on it, and then being physical for the tackle.
Williams on the play fake. Caught by Williams on the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Timeout is called, and they got it just in the nick of time before the delay of game penalty. After using it early, when 2 left for them to spend. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. There's some room. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. And the Huskies trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with a run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. The Huskies come to the line in the hurry-up. Throwing, Williams. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Washington.
And you knew his legs were a weapon, and he shows it to you right there, running it into the end zone. And this offense, man, they are a good offense, and they are in a good rhythm early in this football game. We talked about the quarterback. We talked about his speed. He can make these type of plays. And on the first drive, Palmer, the defense didn't have any answers. They better find something.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to find them, too, just because of that athleticism and just how he can attack defenses with his arm, with his feet, the different playmakers surrounding him as well. There's a lot to get prepared for in a week when you're playing against this offense. And I just think they saw everything there on that opening drive. They're going to have to do some soul searching on the sidelines early.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So USC's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. Something to watch in this game. Will he be able to attack this secondary, particularly the one corner that has had his share of issues? A first down for the offense. Williams got it. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Good job of reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO field. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew that he had the slant throw right in behind him.
Might have a chance. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. The Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. Trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Running inside, it's Miller. Able to move it ahead a couple of yards. He gets it down to the 20.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Throws to the wideout. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have in the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this one.
He'll start the return inside the spot. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Off to a good start here. Backcourt now with a 7-3 lead. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession at their own 20. Here's Williams to throw. The short hand, it's Washington. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now a first down from the 37. They'll give it to Washington. Turns it on in midfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. Williams looking for a man. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on his first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place. Was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Williams. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice game. We've reached the break. Bow down to your leaders, Washington. We've won in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. He goes right back to the air. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before. He gets down to the 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes down. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down and get some positive yards.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Washington. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the first down.
Yeah, and it's so nice. Don't overthink it, right? Just hand it off, get the first down, new set of downs, let's go.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. Push ahead on the sneak. He is denied, and it'll be second and goal.
As a quarterback, you got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Play fake, Williams. On the move to his left. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saves the touchdown, at least for now.
I love it. The defense brings extra bodies near the line of scrimmage. They choose to blitz, get to him, try to speed up the processor just a little bit, force the scramble, no damage done. Nice job by this defense making it really quickly and making a decision.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3 corner, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too. And you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1 on 4th down. Williams to throw for it on 4th. Touchdown, Huskies. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And the head coach is going to keep going for it on 4th down because his offense responds like that. Your coach gives you the ultimate vote of confidence. Down on the goal line, we're going for it. I believe in you guys to execute and get us in the end zone, and they pay it off. Phenomenal job up front by the offensive line. You love to see a team respond to their coach's confidence.
And he'll just take it in. This drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. Snagged in the middle. It's Bowman. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
I know he's got the height and weight of the tight end, but man, the way he runs routes and how good he is with the ball in his hands just reminds you of a wide receiver. He's so athletic. This is a guy that has a basketball background in high school, and you see it pan out. Every time he has the football, he just looks.
Snags it, and there's running room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running back's got some speed. Get it in his hands quickly. Throw it to him fast. Let him make somebody miss against the...
It's a seam wide up. Touchdown, USC. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a pass from 40 yards out. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Williams. Pocket breaking down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass and has never had a chance.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Williams will pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Touchdown, Trojans! A pick 6!
Crazy in college football. There's just so many defining moments in games that you can pinpoint, and that's one right there. The offense has the lead. You're trying to add to that here at the end of the 1st half. In a 2-minute situation, quarterback being way too aggressive aggressive, and that's a mistake, David. Taking a pick six all the way to the house that could really end up costing.
And you talk about flipping the game really, really quickly. Look how bad it was looking. Now the defense gets right back in this football game. Being ready for the 2-minute drill, making a play, going down and scoring, and taking all the momentum into halftime.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Play action with Williams. Finds his man. It's Washington. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these big running backs. And then again, hurdle, not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Quarterback making checks. Throwing, Williams. Catch in the middle, it's Williams. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. On third down, here's Washington. He's got enough, and it'll be a first down for Washington. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Williams looking for a man. Under fire. At midfield, he's got room. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. And the Huskies in the hurry-up.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there through the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Well, he didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Here's Williams to throw. Trying to make magic with his feet. Slides past the sticks and he converts on second. A long, great awareness on the scramble. Timeout called by the Huskies. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Washington has it in a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Finds a quick. Ball is loose. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
And this QB has the ability to make huge plays and scramble around and do things off schedule. But that time he coughed it up. Did a great job of getting outside the pocket. The defense closed in, forced the fumble, recovered it. Great job by the defense.
The run inside. It's Miller. Found a little bit of running room on that one. He's brought down and the clock continues to run. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. These corners backing off a bit. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. It's the Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 17, the Alabama Crimson Tide. And it's Mississippi State with one of the truly dazzling offensive displays we've witnessed this season. They had a scoring answer every time they needed one, and win a fireworks-filled football game. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things back up here. Washington about to put it deep to start things in the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
The Trojans head coach told me at the half, they have got to use this home team's energy and enthusiasm to their benefit. As you know, this game has a lot of implications. It could separate them in the conversation for the college football playoff, but they have got to have a little better performance here to start the third to see if this home crowd gives them the energy that they need.
Holly, thank you. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football. We're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football.
Going for the big play. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off, and I like the deep shot down the field. Best it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this zone to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards, because everything's been difficult today.
Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line.
That's a huge third down conversion by the offense there. It's third and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Wants to throw. It's Ncaaa. Hauls it in. At the 20. He's got space. Touchdown, Trojans. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. Caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense will try to answer with a score. Snags it, and he's open. And he'll run out of bounds, but a much-needed productive play in the passing game.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football. He's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him throwing the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
Quickly out to the tight end. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Huskies head it quickly to the line.
And, man, I want to see more of that. I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass, like being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. All down, and he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
Right back to the well. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
A lot of times with these RPOs, you see linebackers so slow. They don't want to mess up. Not on this one. Watch the defense attack downhill. Go get the running back and get a tackle for this.
Williams got his man down the backfield. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable third down, get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
Working the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Washington has it and a first set of downs. Williams will pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. And they add 6-4 on the board with that trip to the house.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21. So an 82-yard drive there. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. And he'll just take me in. This drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Running inside, it's Miller. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
The encroachment penalty on the D gives the offense a free 5 yards. Looking for a productive play on first down. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Works the middle. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
They've got a first and 10 at the 50. They'll give it on the counter. Finding an escape route.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains. And when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Motion from the wide out. They'll run play action. That's caught. It's Miller. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Play action does so many things. When you run the football and have success, it slows everybody down. Not just the linebackers and the safeties that make them come up, but the defensive line, they're thinking run as well. Slows down the pass rush, gives me a little bit more time to develop routes and make it really easy on my quarterback.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Bowman. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this stride. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. That's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them.
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David, when the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his second touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Guys, checking in from the Washington sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. They often...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year.
When you get that quarterback, he starts to leak outside the pocket like that and roll. You roll with him. Those linebackers are supposed to move and shift with them, start to take away the field towards the sideline, because think about it. He's not going to throw it back across his body. The defense read it well, moved with the rollout, made the big play.
Well, we're not quite in the fourth quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
And how about that linebacker? Seeing the ball getting thrown really quickly to the wide receiver, breaking on it, and then be able to get that fast guy on the ground for no gain. That's a really athletic play by that linebacker.
He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. Yes, the first one of the day out there, we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Williams. Oh, they're after him. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football.
They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the big plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a second down play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not giving any kind of alley and knocking down for a loss.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looking to throw, it's Ncaaa. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to 4.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage, because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Throwing, Williams. Looking deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Big third down and the crowd gets behind this defense. Williams desperately trying to cut through the noise. Another incompletion on third down.
You got to be careful if you're a quarterback there. Third down, you see a lot of...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Fourth down, Williams. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab, he's got a first down. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
I'll tell you, you cannot count this team out because of who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Washington wants to go quickly. Here's Williams to throw. Buys a little extra time. Pressure's there and he gets rid of it. He just threw it away. The last thing you want to do is try to force something on first down in the red zone.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time.
Turning it on. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. Here's Williams. Quarterback now on the run, still working. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away. That's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be fourth down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole down the red zone. The field shrinks. It's so much harder to complete those passes. But fourth and short now, decision time, baby.
And it's gone! And now it's a one-possession game.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
On the move and looking deep. He almost had the pick, and that could have given him a boost instead. It'll be third down.
Well, it feels like every time this offense has the ball, they're scoring points. They are lighting it up, and through the air, they look virtually unstoppable. It looks like they've got the better athletes. And finally, on that last play, we see a nice job by the defender in the back end on a deep shot. Climb the ladder 50-50 ball and win. But if you're on defense, you're going to need a lot more of that. You're going to need some turnovers to get back in this thing.
And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Nowhere to go on that one. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. Hines is tight end. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. The Trojans are flying down the field. The run inside. It's Miller. Past the 45. There's a crease. A Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. And the Trojans back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leading on this running game. A little too anxious on that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Concentration is key. You have to know the snap count. The false start backs him up. It's 1st and 15. And he'll be brought down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through.
On the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Looking downfield, it's Ncaaa. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, USC. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. They add on another one, and they're about to push their record to 5-1.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackle brought down at the 16-yard line as it returns. We'll see what they can do on this drive. It starts at the 16-yard line. Running inside. It's Clark. Makes a pass to Marker. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there.
Great job by the quarterback, the running back, the offensive line, really selling pass. That's step one. If you want to run an effective draw, it's got to look like pass, and then boom, you sneak it right to the running back, gets a big gain, and gets a first down.
They're going to ride this running back. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
And when your offensive line can plow holes like that, and you can get over 10 yards of carry, like, we don't need to complicate this. Like, this is a very simple form. Be more physical, hand the football off. That's a great job in back-to-back plays for this offense.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. On the ground, it's Clark. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Washington right back to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Clark. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on to the positives, as hard as that is to do right now, having lost a couple back-to-back, because this team has good players, and they've got good...